Hi, it is June 4th right now. We are at the beginning of June. Can't believe it. If you live and exist in this time and you're not like watching like a time capsule of the past, you would definitely for sure know that we're on like an 8th day of like protests for Black Lives Matter. So that's like one of the reasons I haven't been doing as much in terms of like video creativity and stuff. If you watch the whole 30 days till 30, that was kind of like a creative outlet. And today I just thought I'd give a little overview of like just June so far, which I just said is just very much Black Lives Matter stuff and protests and sit-ins and all that good stuff that needs to happen.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! And if we don't get it, no justice, no peace!
If you can't relate to that, that's okay, but please still try to be receptive to this message and respectful at the very least. A lot of us are just trying to do the best that we can to enrich the lives of Black people collectively in all industries. And so I'm just doing my part in the industry that I work in. So
always in nature to recreate its beauty.
How can I be misunderstood when I'm a soul misunderstood? Hi y'all, how you doing? Good to see y'all. Welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little time-lapse video of me inking something, probably flowers. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I just thought I'd intro it. I think today is Tuesday the 9th of June. I think that's the date. Yeah. So I thought I'd just do a little pre-hello, tell you what I'm doing, and that's why this is here, by the way. And yeah, hope you enjoy. I hope I don't mess it up. I hope I didn't jinx it by saying that. Let's just get right into this. Howdy, hello, what's up? Oh my gosh, I don't even know what day it is. I know it's gotta be the end of June. There's a lot of all over the place stuff in this video. So I'm gonna just try to wrap it up. The last part of this month was me. Well, I decided I would go into trying quilting. I don't have a sewing machine, so all of it is hand stitched. I have a little camera set up on the side here so that I can show you guys what I worked on. So even though I am not finished with all of the quilting, I really wanted to share kind of what goes into it. You know, just the hand sewing that I do. I'm not doing any fancy stitches or anything, but I just thought that I wanted to kind of give an example of what I'm doing and how long it really takes. Okay, so I am right now starting to sew a piece. I'm not doing a great, fantastic job of this, but I really wanted to kind of show you what all goes into it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now, I do not mark anything or pin anything at this point anymore because I kind of can eyeball it. Now, it's not perfect stitches, but I do okay in terms of figuring out how much space I need when stitching it and keeping it straight. I would recommend, if you want to try it, to maybe mark up the the non-pattern side of your fabric and kind of measure out how much you want to do for the seams and everything, like how much space you want for the seams, because then you will be working with a straight line, and there's just less room for error. For me, I am not taking it that seriously, and I'm not worried, and if I really mess up, I have a seam ripper and I will just, you know, take to the seam ripper. But for the most part, I haven't had to do any of that, and it's working out really well so far for me. I know it's not that way for everybody. That's why I would suggest definitely using some sort of marker if you don't have like any sewing pencils or pens, which most people don't just have that lying around. But I've been sewing for years, probably around 10 plus years, so this is not as difficult for me to eyeball a measurement that I want for the seam and then just, you know, use that. Plus I've done a lot of artwork where it involves, you know, rulers and measuring, so you just get to a point where your eye kind of knows where that straight line is and where you want to keep going. So that's why I don't really mark up the other side of the fabric to keep a straight line. A little bit of it is laziness, but a lot of it is also like, hey, I kind of do know what I'm doing here, and I don't really need that extra assistance. And again, it's not perfect. I don't sew perfectly, but enough so that I am comfortable with what I am putting together. Like, I want to make it look as close to, you know, machine stitching as possible. And so that's why I really take my time. But as you can tell, like, it is a long process. Like, look, it's taking me about 5 minutes to actually sew one piece of fabric to another. Whereas if you do have a machine, you're not even working with the same kind of time. Like, this would be done in seconds and not minutes. So I just found out what day it is. It is actually the 29th of June. Yeah, a month has flown by. So I really hope you enjoyed this little video, and, you know, have a good month, the rest of the month. Have a good next month. Hopefully everything fine, safe, dandy. Good wishes for you.